CCTV Camera World is proud to provide support for products purchased from our website. If you purchased your product from another vendor, please contact the vendor you purchased from for further assistance.
In this video, I'm going to show you how you can record to the cloud for free using a Security Cameras Inc. NVR from CCTV Camera World. First, you're going to want to access the web interface of your NVR. So you're going to want to go to your NVR and into the network settings, or you can use the SCI config tool to search your local network for your NVR. Here I have a 16-channel NVR, and I know it's at 192.168.1.201. So I'm going to go back into my web browser. I'm just using Microsoft Edge. I'm going to type 192.168.1.201. Hit enter. Now we need to log in using the username and password. If you're unsure what the username and password is for your NVR, refer to the label on the top of your NVR for that username and password. I'm going to go ahead and click log in. You can see here I have a camera connected to my NVR, and I want to record this camera to the cloud for free, so I'm going to do that. I need to go to the remote setting tab at the top right hand side of the web interface, and then I need to go under alarm and motion to make sure that motion is enabled and that I enable the cloud video option for motion, and then make sure that I have channel 1 selected to record. What this is going to do is tell the system to record when motion occurs on this camera for cloud picture and cloud video. So I'm going to click save. Next, I need to go into the cloud storage settings to fine-tune a couple of settings before I enable or activate my cloud account. In this video, I am using a Gmail account, so first I need to enable cloud storage, make sure I'm on channel 1, which is camera 1, and then cloud type, I need to choose Google Drive. Here in Cloud Overwrite, this means that the NVR will automatically work with Google Drive to make changes or overwrite old footage when the footage is filling the storage that you have available on your Google Drive account. By default, Google Drive accounts typically give you around 15 gigabytes for free, with optional paid plans available for a monthly or yearly charge of 100 gigabytes or 200 gigabytes, and there may be a new plan available for around 2 terabytes. So if you want to store a lot of footage or a lot of pictures from your cameras, then consider upgrading your plan. However, 15 gigabytes is actually quite a bit, since the system's going to upload substream footage, so it will be able to record for quite a while before it fully fills up. But either way, if you leave it on automatic mode, it's going to overwrite the oldish footage anyway and manage that for you. However, there are a couple other modes: off if you wanted to manage it yourself, and then various days, ranging from 1 day to 90 days. 30 days would be a month, 90 days would be 3 months. So there are some various cloud overwrite options for you if you want the system to manage it, or you can choose off if you want to manage it yourself. Video type, you're going to leave it set to MP4. That's the most widely used video format. And then drive name, you can name the drive whatever you'd like inside of your Google Drive. Essentially, this is just going to tell the NVR to save it to a folder in your Google Drive, whatever you name it. I'm just going to change it to camera 1 for the sake of changing it, and then click save. Now that you've customized your Drive account settings, you've chosen Google Drive and the cloud overwrite mode and video type and given it a name for the folder, then you need to activate it to the cloud. So in order to do that, you're going to click the Activate Cloud button. What this is going to do is bring up an activation code and then a link to get to Google. So I'm already logged into my Google account on another browser, so I'm going to go ahead and right click and click Copy Link. Then I'm going to open my Google account in that other browser. Here I have Google Drive opened up on this Google account. Make it a little bigger here. And then I'm going to go up to the address bar. I'm going to right click and click Paste and go to that link. Now, if you're in your Google Chrome browser or in your browser already logged into your Google account, then technically you could go back into the web interface of your NVR and just click the link to be taken directly to that page. But I wanted to show the multiple ways of getting there. Now that you're in the google.com/device page, it'll do some magic and try and add the system to your account. To finish this process, you need to go back into the web interface of the NVR. Then once more, we're going to highlight, right-click, and copy the activation code. You could also manually type it in. I'm going to go back into the device, into Google Drive, and paste the code in here. And click Continue. Now it's going to tell me to use an account or choose which account I would like to use for my storage. Of course, I only have this single account. If you have multiple accounts added to your Google Drive or your Google Chrome browser, you may see them listed there. Make sure that you choose the one that you actually want to upload to. So I'm choosing that account now. I need to confirm that I want to allow my NVR to store files on my Google Drive. So I'm going to click Continue. And it says Success, device connected. So now it says to continue on my device, in which case that would be my NVR. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to click OK on this. And then I need to click the refresh button. And it should say activated as long as you've followed these steps and entered in your code. And then, allowed the NVR to access your Google Drive. And it should pull in your capacity. Here I see I have the default plan of 15 gigabytes. And I've only used about 60 megabytes of those 15 gigabytes, so I do have a lot of space for my recordings. And then now my system is going to record to the Google Drive using motion detection. And in a few moments, I should see that reflected in my Google Drive. So I'm going to go back to my Google Chrome browser and then just type in drive.google.com and hit enter. So this is going to take me back to my Google Drive. And here at 10 a.m., we can see that there was an event that occurred. I have both picture and video storage enabled, so there's going to be a folder named video and a folder named picture. So just from your Drive homepage, you can actually click and see the most recent files that were uploaded, or you can click on the location if you want to see the videos. Then this is going to take you right into the Camera 1 folder that we named, into the video folder. And then here we can see that every about 30 seconds, if there is a motion detection event, the NVR is going to pack that video up and upload it to the Google Drive. So I'm going to go ahead and preview one of these events. Just going to double click. And it's actually processing now. It says please try again later. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the download button. It's going to download that file. Then as long as I'm on a computer with a media player such as VLC Media Player or the built-in Windows Media Player, then I can click on this file. It's going to go open it up in the media player, and then we can see that car driving by is what triggered the motion detection event and caused the NVR to pack that video up and upload it to the Google Drive account. Hopefully this video helps you add your Security Cameras Inc. NVR to your Google Drive account for free cloud uploads for security cameras. Thank you for watching.
If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.